Hello everybody, Poncherman here from the ZAP team, and welcome back to another episode in our tutorial series on the ZAP Airport Creation Toolkit. And welcome back to Kansai International in Osaka, Japan, where we're going to continue to build this out. So here I've got my airport roads, just showing you here. We've got some decorative roads, we've got some regular roads. I'm just going to go ahead and hide these for now, but we don't need them right now. The other thing is, if you have a camera box, just make sure you have this box collider turned off. Otherwise, all your ground paint's going to generate up there, and that's going to be no fun. Once you've done that, let's go ahead and find our script. So we're going to go to ZAP, ground paint, generate ground paint. We're going to grab it. Let's dock it over here. Okay. And first step is to just do the taxiway center lines. So we're just going to hit generate. And there we go. All our taxiway center lines are in. This generates from our airport file, and it also handles all our decorative scripts, all our decorative roads. So as you can see, our decorative roads are in. That's where the benefit of the decorative roads is the scripts can still see them and work on them, which is really nice. So you can have realistic road markings without spaghetti in your airport file and aiders. That's going to mess with your routing. One thing you'll notice is because of the way the splines work, there can be a little bit of corners and a little roughness to the curves. So we have a smooth center lines function. You can give it a couple iterations, jack this up, regenerate, and you're gonna see it just smooths it out, makes it look really nice, which is kind of what we expect for lines like this. There's a custom line drawing tool here in step 1.5. I'm gonna save that for another video, but it lets you draw custom lines, ramp markings, and all kinds of things. So we're going to leave that for another video, but there's a lot of cool stuff in there as well. Next, let's go over to our gates here, and we're going to generate gates. So we're going to just hit generate gates. It's going to generate them. There's some logic for when it picks certain things, but for the most part, it's going to put in regular gates for you. This is our regular gate. It's put in our gate number for us already. It's put in hold stop bars and a gate frame, which is excellent. And it's done that for every gate out there. So now we've got all of this done. But let me show you. You can customize these. So we can open our gate type manager here. And we take our gate type manager. We'll dock it over here. And let's find a this one here, 30. Just search for 30 here, check this one, and as you can see, it's a regular medium gate. Let's say this was a heavy gate, I could make it large, regenerate, and now it's a larger gate. The thing I can do is, I'll put it back. If I want to change the gate type, I can change it to the FedEx style that we used in Memphis. That'll be connected to the taxiway with the marker over here. So if your airport uses that style, you can. We've got the dashed yellow. So for certain European or Canadian airports that use this style, that's an option. And then we've got plain, which is just a plain line. And lastly, for our GAs, we've got just a marker with a stop bar at the end. So you have many choices here, and then even within there's some choices. So you can change the sign text, for example, and change it to whatever you want. If there's something custom that you want to do there, you can change the frame setting. Like if you don't want the frame, you can take that off. You can put it back to the way it is. So you can make the length longer if you want this number like way out there. So you can change a lot of different things here. What's cool about this is you can change many things all at once as well. So I think I have some gates that are like the P gates, like way out here. Let's go look at like these ones. We don't really want this going on here. So let's find our P gates. We'll select all. Just make sure like there's one selected here and 5 shown. So just make sure you unselect everything first. Then select all the ones that you can see. And these ones I'm gonna just make them I think plain gates. you know, kind of little parking. So now it's just kind of plain lines, or we can change it up, maybe do like GA style instead. Yeah, maybe that looks better here. You know, there's a marker there so you know which one it is, so you're not parking at the wrong one. A little stop bar, and you know, that's how we're going to handle this parking area. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. So I could even do like the FedEx style, for example. Let's say, and then, you know, no frame, and then we get like a FedEx style generation here with markers there. So lots of different ways to do this. So, you know, I leave it up to you. For right now, I'm just going to leave these plain and leave it like that. And so that's that one. So you can select multiple at once and adjust them. You can select and modify and do all of that. So that's the gate type tool. So that's going to help you manage all of your gates. So once we've got our center lines and gates in, next thing is going to be to do our hold bars. So we can come over here and show you how that works. We're going to do regenerate hold bars, and it's already put our hold bars in for us. As you can see, it draws them a little long. Don't worry. There's a feature called auto fit to mesh, so we're going to pick that, and it's going to ask for a mesh. So you can give it your grunge mesh or like a taxiway mesh. I'm just going to give it the grunge mesh because it's the full mesh. And you can apply an offset, but once you do auto fit, it's going to neatly trim them to exactly the way you want them to be. This offset is how far away they are from the edge, so you can make adjustments that way. Also, many airports nowadays use enhanced center lines. So enhanced center lines is an extra addition to these taxiway lines for increased pilot awareness. So that's also something we can do. So if your airport has them, you just do apply to hold bars and generate enhanced center lines. And just like that, we're going to have our enhanced center lines going into our runways right here. So that's going to do that for us. And lastly, we're going to get to our wigwags. So our wigwags, this script is going to place them for us. So we're going to do enable in-ground. It's going to ask for the prefab now. The prefab I'm going to give you guys. So you got to go to ZAP models and props, lighting, in-ground wigwag. Find the in-ground wigwag here and go ahead and select that. And let's do above ground as well. So we'll go back to lighting, above ground, and we're going to do the above ground wigwag and drop it in. Apply, and then generate. And just like that, our wigwags are going to be in. These are lit and animated, so you'll be able to see them in the game blinking back and forth. If you have a rendering tester and you want to hit play, you can go into play mode to see them active, but it does take a little while and it's kind of annoying, but they will work. And this has done this for every single one over there. We've got our red stop signs, our enhanced center lines, our lighting, our hold bars, our wigwags, all throughout. And so now a majority of our ground paint is done. What's left is going to be the edge script, which is going to help us put edge lines in if your airport has them. And then the last thing will be soon you guys will have access to a grunge script, which is going to help you add some like dirt and cracks and oil spots and tire marks and things along the ground model, which is going to really help it come to life. So with this, should get you pretty far with the ground model, and as you can see, our airport is really taking shape, especially once we add our roads and everything back in. And yeah, good luck with airport development. We'll see you in the next one.